Barcelona president Laporta says the club is moving in the right direction and the team will be strengthened in the January transfer window. Anthony Martial wants to leave Manchester United in January, with Newcastle United poised. Norwich City's 21-year-old right-back Max Aarons is among Roma manager Jose Mourinho's January transfer targets. Real Sociedad's Adnan Januzaj's contract expires at the end of the season and Barcelona are reportedly interested. Arsenal are under pressure to sell Ainsley Maitland-Niles. The 24-year-old is growing increasingly frustrated at his lack of game time. Mainz have become the first club in Europe who have announced that they will no longer sign any unvaccinated players, according to the club's sporting director. Real Madrid are monitoring Cristiano Ronaldo's situation at Manchester United. The La Liga club believe a deal for the 36-year-old could be struck in January following Ralf Rangnick's arrival. Manchester United interim manager Ralf Rangnick has told the club to monitor three players: Amadou Haidara from Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund's Jude Bellingham and Leeds United's Calvin Phillips. Chelsea are weighing up a move for Leicester's 20-year-old Wesley Fofana, with German centre-back Antonio Rudiger set to leave the club and Andreas Christensen yet to sign a new contract. Brighton are moving closer to announcing a £20 million deal with Championship club Blackburn Rovers for 22-year-old Ben Brereton Diaz. Juventus Welsh midfielder Aaron Ramsey is keen to leave the club in January, and Newcastle United are interested in the 30-year-old. And Arsenal are prepared to offer up to £68 million for Fiorentina's 21-year-old Serbian striker Dusan Vlahovic. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is HUGH and you're watching Paper Talk. We are back again bright and early on a Saturday morning to go through the latest breaking news for today and see exactly what's making the headlines in the back pages of these, the most fraudulent publications available to man. We buy them so that you don't have to. Love to your mothers. Hope you're all doing well and looking after each other in these turbulent times. We're all we've got, people. For now, though, we have got 4 fraudulent publications to be going through, including the Racing Post, the Daily Star, the Daily Mirror, and the Guardian. It's daily, like Thompson. It's daily, like Paper Talk. Let's get down to business. Let's start on the back of the Daily Mirror today. My Suns, who have a preview of the Liverpool against Aston Villa game today in the Premier League, as Stevie G returns to Anfield to take on Jurgen Klopp's Reds, with Klopp saying, "You will cop the job, Stevie. It's inevitable that Gerrard is going to be boss at Anfield one day, but he must get the timing right." And he's made some good decisions so far in terms of his managerial career, going to Rangers, where success isn't guaranteed, but you can really have a good chance of, or a good stab at, you know, getting some trophies under your belt. He's done exactly that. They've been on some fantastic European runs, and he can now kick on at Aston Villa in the Premier League, which was too tempting for him to turn down. 3 or 4 wins out of 5 for Gerrard so far at Aston Villa. It's been a pretty impressive start. If he was to get a win today, that would certainly set tongues wagging about the future boss at Anfield. Over here we've got Ralph tells Pog, shape up or ship out. Sensational scenes, as Ralf Rangnick obviously wants those workloads ticked off, and he's going to expect everyone to be giving 100%. The intensity of these short bursts that are required in his style of play is going to mean that some people do fall by the wayside, and already we're seeing Paul Pogba targeted as one of those. Is he going to be one who leaves? There's been so much talk about it for so long, hasn't there? There's been links to Real Madrid, PSG and others. I would expect a move, but you never know. Fantastic player on his day. Maybe Ralph is keen to keep that ilk around. Over here we have got GP showdown in Abu Dhabi. Lewis Hamilton warned that Max Verstappen will not tone down his abrasive driving style in tomorrow's season finale. I mean, finale. He knows that anyway, doesn't he? He knows to go hard. Lewis, don't let me down, bro. I'm putting a 5 on you. All right. Okay. On the back of the Daily Star, we've got Lewis Hamilton wearing this sort of jailhouse jumpsuit, and Lewis must prepare for serial thriller. It really is getting that aggressive. A cop legend returns to Anfield. Stevie Glee, who says he'll go crazy if his lot score at Liverpool. Unbelievable it would be, wouldn't it? But I think Liverpool fans would, in general, be really happy for him because, you know, he's an icon, a legend of the game, legend of the club, synonymous with Liverpool, and that's why it's going to be weird for some people. But let me know your thoughts. How do you feel when your, former heroes celebrate against you? I'm sort of torn, slightly torn. There's a little bit of me which is sort of happy for Patrick Vieira when Crystal Palace score, even if it is against Arsenal, but still. Over here we've got Ralf has Pog talk, Ralf Rangnick to hold crunch talks with Paul Pogba to get him to shape up or ship out of Manchester United, and it is going to be an exodus of sorts at United, I feel, over the coming weeks. We have got the January transfer window about to happen, of course, and Anthony Martial has let the world know that he wants out of the club. Could he potentially be a target for Newcastle United or even Arsenal? On the back of the Guardian we have got this huge head-to-head picture here with Fast and Furious. Why Verstappen versus Hamilton is a clash for the ages. They're really going big with this Formula 1 last day of the season. I guess they're never going to get one like it, with both men going head-to-head, level on points into the final race of the season. Unbelievable. Massive fraudulence from the England side, who put up little to no resistance, getting battered by the Australians down under in the Ashes first test. Awful. Over here, destiny calls for Gerrard. Klopp says returning hero will be Reds manager. Continuation of that theme, basically. It's almost like they've given him the job already, but he is doing his work experience, which some managers have skipped. And last but not least, over here we've got Pogba can leave United. This is in quotation marks. I wonder if there's an interview to go with it. Rangnick rules out trying to make midfielders stay at the club. On the back of the Racing Post today we have got Wonderwall's Manchester themed double header with City taking on Wolves and Norwich facing Manchester United. It is interesting that Dean Smith has already got a win this season against Manchester United with Aston Villa, so can he repeat that feat with the Canaries? That would be extremely unlikely, but a real turn up for the books. And over here, Manchester City against Wolves with Ruben Dias looking slightly lost. Stat of the day is that Aston Villa have scored 16 of their 21 league goals in the second half of matches this season. Is that something to look out for? In the Racing Post we've got a preview of Norwich City's game hosting Manchester United today. 5 matches since they sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They remain unbeaten in all 5, the last 2 of which of course under Ralf Rangnick. The Crystal Palace win, fairly uninspiring, and a 1-1 draw against Young Boys, where I guess we didn't really learn anything except that the academy is in good shape. Cristiano Ronaldo is still top scorer. However, they're saying United can cage Canaries with the minimum of fuss. I'm slightly surprised at this one. Slick City to strengthen their grip on top spot, and they're predicting a 1-0, even though Wolves registered a league double over Manchester City last season. They say this one will be a one-sided affair. Arsenal's home record in the Premier League is pretty impressive this season. 5 wins out of 7, and it says here Emirates effect can boost their Gunners. They're playing an injury-ravaged Southampton side who will be playing 40-year-old Willy Caballero in goal, and Arsenal are favourites for this one. They're predicting a Chelsea to be in front at half-time and full-time in the Racing Post. Blues blip unlikely to continue any longer. Leeds United not being backed here at all. Mino Raiola's gone on record to say that Haaland's future destination can only be one of 4 clubs: Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Manchester City, not Manchester United. Only the one Premier League club in there. Brian Mbeumo with the injury time penalty that gave Brentford a huge 3 points against Watford, who are actually struggling under Claudio Ranieri. Have actually not kept a clean sheet in a long time. Apparently it's 4 managers since they last kept a clean sheet in the Premier League. Ranieri saying we have to learn, we missed an opportunity. They look great going forward, but defensively slightly suspect. Rafa Benitez looks like he is going to be selling Luca Digne to fund some transfer activity in the January transfer window for Everton. And down here, Didi Hamann saying that as a player, Steven Gerrard was never happy with second best and that he would always strive to improve. And you can see that in him as a manager already. Whilst I've got you, if you wouldn't mind following me on the old Instagram.com/you-know-what-I-mean. Links in the description box below to the Discord and all the other social medias in case you want to get involved. Yeah? Okay, sweet. Giveaways for my fastest fingers only frauds. I see you, Fraudification Squad. Much love to you for getting involved. I see you on every video. The person who is first to comment on each video is going to be entered into a draw at the end of the month. I'm going to take all those names, I'm going to put them in a hat, and you're going to win yourself a hat. Okay, my actual sons. Make sure you're following me on the appropriate social medias and all that malarkey, but for now I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Much love to your mothers. I'll see you in the next one. For now though, I've been hughwizzy and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.